next up, man, we got Ronda Rousey beating up Natalya. Natalya's serviceable because Natalya's a veteran in the ring, man. So
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing different, I think, about this match that I expected, to happen. The only real big shock was that Liv Morgan decided to take her shot at
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey, who suffered a bit of a
Yeah.
knee injury. But
Yeah.
she came in, she cashed it in. She thought she was gonna kick her, but Ronda put her in that ankle lock, but she kicked Ronda in that knee. She got a little ugly roll up, but that
Yeah.
roll up of death, that roll up of death, man, is
Come
something
on now.
special,
Come on.
man.
Come on
So,
now.
she got that, and hey, we got a new SmackDown Women's Champion, which now brings Liv from Raw to SmackDown.
SmackDown.
So but I don't think it's bad with the kind of crop of women that you have there. You can have her actually. This actually may work out. I wasn't really too care for it, and I kind of still ain't. But I think with Liv and some of the newer women there, I think they can really maybe have a couple of good matches. So it'll be interesting to see. How that turns out. But Liv Morgan is your new women's SmackDown Women's Champion. She cashed it in. It's now got a 200. Still got a 100% success rate for cash ins as far as the women's.
Yeah.
Right now, is everybody slapping Omos with ladders? But Liv Morgan is your new champion, man. What do you think?
Bro, I was excited as hell when I heard that music. Although I will say this, when Ronda Rousey reversed that first kick from Liv Morgan, put her on an ankle lock, I'm like, man, don't let Liv go all of this. Do not let Liv go out like
you
this.
gotta have one. You gotta have that one, man.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta have
say,
that one.
don't kill her moment. And then for Liv to
Kill
beat
it.
Ronda
Kill
Rousey
it.
out of all people, say what you want about Ronda Rousey as a WWE star, say what you want about her character, it's still Ronda Rousey. And the fact that Liv Morgan can say she not only won her first ever Money in the Bank, but cashed in on the same night on Ronda Rousey and won, bro. The crowd, and it was cool that WWE let Liv kind of hang out in the ring for a minute and just let the crowd, man, show
Her
that
parents
love.
were in the crowd.
Her
parents were in the crowd. Our family
was
was there. Yeah, they said they were sitting behind the commentary.
Which is even cooler, man. And Liv, like I said this when we was on the prediction show, Liv has been busting her ass, bro. Like, Liv has been one of those people, man. You can tell for like the last year or two, they've been pushing her. It just was never the right time to pull the trigger. Sasha leave, you got Bailey hurt, you got Naomi, they out right now. You ain't really doing up the tag team division. You kind of had Liv doing some tag team stuff and didn't really work out all like that. Now look, all right, now is the time to really make, something happen with Liv in this women's division. I mean, it's clear that you ain't gonna do nothing with the tag team no time soon. So why not push new single stars? And Liv, I think, will be a great person to do that. Like you said, on SmackDown, right. You got Shotzi, you got who else you got on SmackDown right now? You got Charlotte, whenever the hell she come back. You got Raquel.
You still got Natalya. You still got Ronda. I mean,
yeah.
You got all the women that were basically, but not all of them. Who's one of them? But you got quite a few women. You definitely got quite a few women in SmackDown.
And then on top of that too, like I said, you got Liv doing her thing on SmackDown, and then you got Alexa Bliss and everybody else, and Bianca still, holding it. Becky doing their thing on Raw. So I mean, hey, look, they ain't got a lot of women in the women's division, but the women they do have look promising if WWE continues to push new faces.